of my childhood. Well, I say childhood, we didn't move here till I was about 18 or 19. My youthful home, the home that I lived in after college and sort of in the holidays while I was at college. And now I'm here again. Who knows for how long? You can see this painting behind me? That was hung up above my bed over there. I suddenly in the night tried to turn the light on. It nearly fell on me. I had to move it there. My dad was like, why did you move that painting? It was like, because I did not want to be smashed by the painting. Lovely as it is. It's very nice. Lights coming in and out. So yeah, it's a nice painting, but not when it was, well, it would have been ruined if it had fallen on me in the night. And so would I have been ruined. If there is a way to ruin me, that would be it. Hello, Philip. How are you feeling? Yes. So it's been a couple of weeks since I had the thing, the lurgy, and I know Philip has had it too. I hope he's over that. I know that I am. I didn't last very long. I just don't want it again. And the journey here was stressful. It was a very packed coach, and I was one of only 2 people over an entirely packed coach that had a mask on. Now I sat all the way, good, I'm glad you are. I sat at the back, right at the back. So there was 5 seats right at the back, and I sat in the corner, hoping that if anyone sat, they would sit 4 or 5 seats away from me. Now, in a packed coach, there were a few seats left. Somebody came at the last minute and sat 1 seat away from me, leaving the other 3 seats free. And I was like, okay. Now, he had a broken arm, which is not, there's a door there, and that's about as far as it will go. And that's about as far as it will go. And I'm going to just hold this with my hand. It's awkward, so it's going to be shaking about. So, it's a bit dark in here. It's not as dark as, maybe I'll turn the other light on. It'll be lit from above. That'll be a sight. There you go. So, yeah, I was on the coach, continuing, and yeah, so the person that was sniffling and coughing and sniffling offered aspirin or some sort of painkiller to somebody else on the coach who was also coughing and splittering. So that's fun. So I'm hoping that nothing will happen. My mum said today, because it's my birthday, they'd forgotten about my birthday as well. They're like, oh, it's your... Am I still here? It's your birthday next week. I'm like, I know it is. I'm aware. And they're like, you forgot. But my mum said today that, do I want to go out to eat a meal? It's like, no, I don't think so. I think it's too soon still. I still do. Yeah, I honestly don't think that it's... I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet. So I'm going to just, because I've... Lucky. I dodged a bullet, I think, that one time. And I don't really want to get it again. Because apparently you can really easily. So I don't know what's going to happen there. But let's leave it. There's stuff all over the radiators. It's a bit messy, isn't it, in here? A bit messy in here. Oh, so I don't know whether this internet will last very much longer. I've been here for 4 minutes or something like that. But it's probably not going to last much longer. So how is everyone? She got a top chat, live chat. See the messages again. Oh, how are you? How old am I in a week? I'm a couple of days older than I am now, thank you very much, and I'm not going to answer anymore. Somebody in work who I got a couple of, because I finished work last week, that was my last day. Exactly, in a week, I'm a week older. That was my last day, unexpectedly. I did say that, and I got some flowers, which I had to leave in London. Ollie, I left them with him. It's funny, I always get flowers when something's ending, and I put them in a jar, and I'm there for maybe a day, and then he has to deal with them as they're dying, and they go all manky and horrible, and I don't have to look at them. I do, because they're usually still there, all dead when I get back. But that's not for a few weeks. I was going to come back in 2 weeks' time. I might give it 3 weeks or even longer. I don't even know anymore. But oh yeah, somebody said, oh, how old are you to me in work? And I'm like, old. And they went, no. And I'm like, oh, I am. And then I sort of thought, I think my dad might have taken early retirement by the time he was almost my age. And I'm like, oh, that's shocking. They're like, no. I'm like, oh, that's worrying, isn't it? Yeah. Oh dear. Yes, so my life's nearly over, hooray. No, my dad's still alive, so there's loads of time. There's not loads of time. So I'm going to think of something else to do, because I don't know whether I want to go back working in schools at the present time, what with everything happening, but I've got to do something, haven't I? What can I do? Some sort of project that's going to make me loads of money. What could that be, I wonder? I don't know. Cost of living's gone shot up high. What am I going to do for work now? Yeah, have I thought about fulfilling jobs? Thank you, Keon. Rub it in. No, leave me alone is the answer to that. Don't even stress me out with this. Yeah, well, I'm not that old, but yeah, you probably will, Jerry. I'm sure you will. My dear old dad is 82 now. Yeah. Yes, you do, because, yeah, Michelle, because you're the same age as me, which is 27. Isn't it, Michelle? Of course Michelle knows, because Michelle is my childhood friend. So, of course she knows. But I don't know whether you're older or younger than me, Michelle. I can't remember now. Did I wish you happy birthday recently? You're a little tiny bit older than me, I think. I've lost track of everything now. But it's the same age, exactly the same age, which is 27 or thereabouts. Of course it is, that's true. Isn't it, Michelle? Yes, it is true. Completely true. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do next, Keon, and I don't really care. I'm just, everybody's going to be in terrible fuel poverty. Yes, plus VAT, which is, don't know. Yeah. What percent that is? Yeah, only a little bit though. Yeah, of course you do, Philip. Of course you do, because it's utterly true. How could it not be true? You cut me in half and measure the rings, and you'll know. Please don't do that. That would be grim. That would be really very grim. So I'm going. I'm a lot, am I? Yeah. Yeah, I am, and yeah, I'm saying yeah a lot. I'm just sorry. I was looking at this thing. I just thought a picture of. It's nice, isn't it? What's that? North Beach, Tenby. Oh, Tenby. Tenby's a nice place. And maybe I'll go to Tenby. I am an ent. How dare you? I might be an ent. I'm Treebeard. Yes. Yes, they never found out what happened to the other ents, did they? Just, yeah. Feudal poverty and fuel poverty and all sorts of poverty, or the cost of living is going to go really high up, so everybody will be in the same boat. Even if you've got a really lucrative job, you won't be able to pay for anything. So I'll just be the same as that in a different degree, so that's fine. I actually looked at my bank account and went, oh, this is slightly more than I thought. I get my last paycheck next week, which is a lot less than the other people that were working in the same job, it turns out, but which I didn't know until a couple of weeks ago, and then I didn't have a job at all, so I'm on considerably less now that I'm not working there at all. So yeah, we can all live in a commune. Exactly. That's what we'll do. A big old commune with all of us together, with a big bonfire, and it'll be like it will be exactly like the Wicker Man. That's what it'll be. That's more or less like a commune, isn't it? They're all on an island living a communal life where the community is all together and they all help, and then the outsiders have to come in and get sacrificed for the good of the. Let's not do that. that sounds horrible. I went down that road and then I decided very quickly I shouldn't have gone down that road. At all. What's come up with? Oh, I've been watching a lot of stuff. Have you been watching Severance? I recommend it highly, which is there's something that happened that very much reminded me of the sort of Wicker Man and Midsummer, that sort of thing, late in the last episode, and I laughed my head off because they are truly hilarious things. All those things are funny as fun can be. I was going to say another F word. Funny as fun can be. Let's leave it at that. They are. So I finished my work and I got some nice little notes. Some people are going to miss me. Some of the kids, some of them didn't even know I was going. But I got some nice notes from some of them, including one of the people who it turns out is actually subscribed to me. So hello, I'm not going to name check you to embarrass you. You know who you are. Hello. And they said I'm going to message you on, so fine. Probably leave it a couple of years until you're a grown up. But, when you're a grown-up, I'll say hello to you, and because you're probably not supposed to be subscribed on YouTube at this point, but it's very nice to have people that appreciate me. And yes, you are appreciated too, and I will miss you all. So that is a very sort of sideways sort of hello to you shout out. It's a shout out without being a shout out, because I don't really want to embarrass you, but hello. And so I didn't know that anybody knew about it. It's probably just as well that nobody except a few people knew about it. It's probably just as well that I'm not there anymore before everybody knows about it and makes my life a misery. More of a misery than it is already, which is a pretty big misery. It's just hilarious misery. I just laugh at my own misery, which is a very silly thing to do. Or is it? Maybe that's a healthy way to look at misery. I don't know whether the comments have disappeared here. Yeah. Tending fires. Somebody, yes, that's a nice thing. Yeah, that is nice. I don't know whether anybody has said anything for the last 5 minutes, but yeah. So I don't know what to do next. Bide my time. I'll find something. Maybe will I though? I don't know. Maybe I'll just work for my my digital show over the summer. Although if I'm doing it here, I'd better mind I don't do it upstairs where there's no internet. Hello, Keon. Good, still here. So if I do the digital show, I'm going to have to make everybody move out of the front room so I can use the internet as close to the internet as it possibly goes. So there'll be a stable connection and it won't be awful. Well, the show might still be awful, but the signal might just about work. Oh, hello. Yeah, everyone's being really quiet. We're all meditating. Our big commune meditating, that's what it is, isn't it? Yeah. So I don't know how far I can go with this without the internet cutting out. I don't really want to risk it because it will go wee, the twirly twirl and stop and stop and stop. I think this is going to be a fairly short one today because I just want to have a sit down. I'm tired. Misery loves company. Oh, did you? I'll look that up, Jerry. I will look it up and listen to it. But I am tired, and I haven't taken any more of the. I ordered some more LFTs, and because they stopped doing them for free. I ordered them before they stopped being for free, and they were supposedly delivered on Friday morning, and the Royal Mail said that they'd been delivered, but they hadn't been. So somebody's got some, and good luck to them. I hope they needed them because they're really expensive now. Pack of 7, that's hundreds and hundreds of pounds worth. Talking of hundreds of pounds worth, don't want to embarrass my mum, but she got taken in by a scam. CBD jelly bears, sort of, what are they called jelly bears? But yeah, jelly bears, that's not what they're called. Anyway, the little things, gummy bears, that's it. They are tests, lateral flow tests. Anyway, gummy bears, and she spent more than £200 on some CBD gummy bears because she thought that Dragon's Den and Mary Berry had recommended them. Mary Berry hasn't. And I said to her at the time, I don't think that's true. And she got angry at me. But it's a lot of money. So they were for my dad for his arthritis, and he doesn't want to take them. So there's 5 packets of CBD gummy bears. Very expensive gummy bears. Gummies. They haven't got any active ingredients. They are just, for that price, it says definitely no, whatever the active ingredient is in the, was it cannabinoid? That's not what it is. Cannibals. They're made of cannibals. It says it's got none of that active ingredient. But for that money, I would want that active ingredient. But I ate a few just to test that they weren't going to kill anyone. And they didn't kill me. But I did have a headache that went away. I don't know whether that's a coincidence. It probably is. So maybe they are effective in some way that I don't have my headache anymore. But I'm going to have to call them my birthday present. My mum said, what do you want for your birthday? It's like, well, you spent all your money on these. I'll just have these very expensive gummy bears. The most expensive gummy bears in the year. They're not sugar-free. They're not sugar-free. They are sort of weird and bitter. which is funny because I apparently don't have the gene that lets me taste bitterness, but I can taste bitterness in all of life. I'm very aware of bitterness. Yeah. CBD oil from Holland and Barrett, yeah, is, I mean, it's not that, it's a lot more expensive than that. So you imagine, oh, well, yeah, that's good, Jerry, too. CBD oil, is it effective to you, Michelle? Because I don't know whether it's a coincidence that my headache went. Maybe it is effective, but I don't think it's £200 worth of effective. So there's like a little bottle of it and 5 packets of gummies. It's not worth £200, but it's maybe worth 20-30 quid, so it's like 10 times as much as it should be, I think. I don't know. It's difficult to know because there's no actual manufacturer, no return address. There's a PO box, and there's no way to track down who really made these or whether they are really effective. I'll show you them, but I don't know. There seems to be a lot of scams, and they're linked with those. But here they are. Yeah. I can't get the internet really. So here they are. They're generic ones. You can see them? Very generic ones. But, I mean, they taste alright. They're 30 in a packet, so I don't think this is £200 worth though, really. There's, oh, I said 5. There's only 4 packets. So 4 packets and a little tiny thing. There's hardly any CBD oil in these, really. But, you live and learn. And it's too late now. You can't really regret things if you've already done them. It's too late. No. They're not huge. Trying to get all these sites shut down, and loads of people were saying back then that they were getting scammed for about 250 quid. So it's the same scam, but there's hundreds and hundreds of these on there still. So unfortunately, it didn't work. So Dragon's Den and Mary Berry, and I think Bradley Walsh is also being associated with them. I think there's one saying that he's the director of operations. He's not. He absolutely isn't. And Mary Berry is definitely, you know, the cake woman is definitely not involved with these. Unfroze now because I'm back. When you froze, it looked like a commercial for gummies. Yes, a commercial for not getting them. Really, do not get taken in. Be very wary. You can get them, as Michelle said, from Holland and Barrett. Although don't get them from Holland and Barrett because I think that's got ties to various different places. You can get them from Boots or something like that. Boots definitely sells them. I mean, this size container, 3,000 is 90 quid, but this is not 3,000 milligrams. This is only 300, so that's very expensive for 300. The gummies, I don't know what the going rate for those particular ones is, but they're not 50 quid each, I don't think. I really very much doubt it. I think one of the sites was saying £39.99 with the £150 off. It's that. It's like, well, my mum did not get the £150 off. I think £39.99 is a little bit too much to pay for, you know, what is essentially some tiny gummy bears. I mean, they're not even big gummy bears. They're tiny, and they taste very strange indeed. Let's have a look. They're just, I mean, they're legal, and they haven't got any active ingredients that, you know, I know in some countries, so not in this country, is the thing that makes them, like, hallucinogenic. Well, I don't really know what they do, because I've not really taken the actual thingy thing, so I don't know about the more effective, if that's what it is, gummies. But these are not dead. I had some earlier. I mean, they tasted green. It's fine, but it's very bitter. I'm not sure why. I don't know. Maybe they're made of tears of a clown or something. Not very nice, but if it's effective, I probably shouldn't even eat them at all. But for 200 quid, it's like, even if they do kill me, I'm going to eat them in order to get some benefit out of it. Suicide pills. It's just, this is going to get so demonetized. I don't know. They're fine. I'm sure they're fine. They're very expensive, but they're fine. And they taste like regret and anger. That's what they taste like. And why I order. My dad doesn't even want them, so they were a total waste. These things happen, don't they? just they happen. They happen a lot. But yeah, can't return them because there's not really anywhere to return them to. And how are you going to get your money back? You just wouldn't have them. You live and learn, exactly. You live and learn. All right, so I am going to go and sit down now that I've eaten a gummy bear and relax. I don't know that's what CBD even does. I don't know what it's for. It's sort of arthritis and stuff, isn't it? Oh, I've got a bad ankle. Maybe it'll stop my bad ankle. It's better than it was in October when I twisted it. It's still not 100% better. So let's see. Who knows? Regrets. I've had a few regrets. That's what I call them. But then again, too few to mention. A lot too few to mention here. But I will mention them anyway. All right, so I will see you presently. I don't know whether I'm going to make any videos while I'm here. I'm probably just going to, it's my birthday on Wednesday. And I'm probably going to visit that park that I visited in the Newport Park. My mum's got to go to the eye doctors again because she's got laser eye surgery coming up again. So we'll probably go to the Newport Park and have a look around that big tree that looks like an elephant foot and see the spring. See spring in the park because it was fairly late summer last time I went. Still cold. It's going to be very cold now. But the spring will be sprung, so it will look different. So maybe I'll do a little bit of videoing that and you can see what that park looks like. That'll be something, won't it? I don't know what I'm going to do coming up. What Keon said before, maybe I will travel and I'll go around castles and places and I'll film lots of castles and I'll do a travelogue. Oh, thank you, Jerry. That's very nice. All right, well, I'm going to go now and have a little sit down. I was going to watch The Way of the Dog, but it's too late now. We'll all be asleep, especially now I've had the one CBD gummy bear. Probably. All right then. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Philip. Bye-bye, Jerry. Bye-bye, Michelle. Bye-bye, Keon. Who else is here? Bye-bye, Birdie. Nobody else. That's it. Is that it? Yeah, I think so. Bye-bye, whoever else is here. I can't see you. Larkful, you're here. Hello, Larkful. I'm sorry I didn't say hello to you. You don't see me because, yeah. If you're still there, hello, Larkful. Nice seeing you. Haven't seen you for a bit. All right, I'm going now. See you then. Bye-bye.